What kind of incriminating evidence are we looking for?
Just something we can use to end the destructive affair between Stone Cold and the Slavic Seductress.
Spinelli, don't you think you're overreacting? I mean, Jason's not even sleeping with Sasha.
Okay, Stone Cold's repeated denials may have convinced Maximista, but the Jackal sees the torrid truth that lies beneath. It is evident that the Master is throwing caution to the wind, seeking solace by courting oblivion. But the thing is, this affair could get him killed. Oh. Stone Cold remains customarily silent, but his thoughts are resoundingly apparent. The topic of his torrid affair with the Slavic Seductress is verboten.
My personal life is off limits, even when you're talking this crazy stuff.
Maybe you should ask yourself why Spinelli thinks you're sleeping with Sasha when you're not.
Because you jumped to the wrong conclusion. You can't let it go right now.
No, because pay attention, Spinelli is worried about you. I mean, think about it. A boy you love was shot in the head. His dad retired and dropped the mob in your lap, and now you're worried that some Russian guy is going to take over your territory. That's a lot to deal with. And on top of all of it, Johnny and Lulu have gotten themselves into this situation that's basically hit critical mass. You could snap. Maybe you have already snapped. Maybe Spinelli thinks you've snapped by having an affair that you're not really having. But he's just trying to be your friend, so you should be a good friend to him too, and just take him seriously, even if he's totally wrong.
A gift from Karpov?
Everything Spinelli does is out of loyalty to you.
Okay, it's kind of Maximista to speak for the Jackal, but he must
take... He's the best friend you have. Has he or has he not done everything you've ever asked him to do, Jason, without one complaint?
Okay, Maximista's observations are genuine.
I can't count the number of times he's broken the law for you, doing all that hacking stuff. It's not exactly like he's a risk taker by nature, so if he's worried about you, I just think you should listen to him.
Spinelli, I appreciate your concern. You're right, I'm handling a lot right now, but I am not sleeping with Karpov's attorney.
Great. Now that that's finished, we can talk about something else. Like Lulu. I went to visit her at Shady Brook yesterday. She's about one good therapy session away from spilling the beans, and if that happens, I will be arrested for accessory to murder. I thought you said you were going to fix this, and now would probably be a good time.
I'll see what I can do. You, stop researching Sasha, and please finish that project I asked you to do.
I'm really sorry, Spinelli. I hope you weren't offended. I wasn't trying to say that you were wrong. I was just trying to explain that you were mistaken about that whole Jason and Sasha having sex thing.
It is Maximista who is mistaken. She has been deceived by Stone Cold's ability to cover up his secret pain, but it is apparent to the discerning observer. Witness how Stone Cold doth protest too much. He is ensnared by the Slavic Seductress, and nothing good lies down that road.
Scott, this is...
So, how will staking out Karpov's warehouse save Jason from an affair he swears he's not having?
Maximista and Jackal PI will obtain damning information on the activities of the Slavic Seductress. Maybe even get physical documentation of the woman working her lawyerly wiles on the Russian rogue himself.
So, Sasha's doing Karpov?
No doubt she seduced Stone Cold on orders from the Russian rogue, and Stone Cold is atypically vulnerable due to his secret pain.
There's that whole secret pain thing again. Why is Jason's pain so much worse than the rest of ours?
Doesn't have a Maximista to offer a soft shoulder of solace, and self-denial becomes self-destruction. The fact that she is an adversary is itself the attraction. Stone Cold is getting into his dark side.
It's so deep, Spinelli. Except there's one problem. If Jason's sleeping with Sasha to self-destruct, then won't showing him proof of how bad she is only make him want her more?
All will be explained on the statement. This is it. The perfect vantage point to view the Russian rogue's warehouse.
Yeah, well, let's hope we don't have to make a quick getaway because this thing goes from about 0 to 60 in 5 minutes.
Sometimes slow and steady is what's most needed. It seems a reliable vehicle.
Yeah, well, that's exactly why Matt gave it to me, because it's practical and boring. You know, as soon as Logan's murder case is over, I can focus on my career. I'm gonna prove to Kate I'm invaluable, get a quick promotion to junior editor, and buy a car that actually suits my style.
Never underestimate the value of plain and simple. For example, you see, Comrade Karpov and his minions will never notice this vehicle, and even if they do, they would never associate it with Stone Cold's black and shiny SUV, which was the last car parked in this place of observation. That would have been a perfect stakeout, too, with the Jackal and his master prepared to wait out the evildoers and bring them to justice. If only the Jackal hadn't suffered heat stroke and lost consciousness.
Spinell, that's really haunting you, isn't it?
It was just an inauspicious moment in the Jackal's burgeoning PI career.
Is that why we're here? So that you can prove to Jason you can handle a stakeout?